Okay, who is I? Having some difficulties, y'all. Hold on a second. Nothing. Well, what? Oh, a second. Okay, let's see if this is the correct one. Send to Facebook. So send everywhere else. I sent it. It was the wrong link. I sent you a separate link. Technical difficulties, y'all. Guess I could try it through the gram. If I could copy it down. Won't let me copy it. Copy. Hey, sorry. Cha.
Hello.
Aha.
I made it. I made it.
Good, good, good.
Yeah, man. Thing was like, nah, you cannot go at all.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah, you know. So what's going on, man?
No, I'm doing good.
How are you?
What copy will you be using?
I think I'll go with the Aero Limited.
That's what I'm currently using.
Could go with the 4K or something like that, but to me, this is the best version of the thing that's ever been made.
Oh yeah, I got the same copy, just without the fancy box.
Mine's better.
Mm-hmm. Better.
It's like that picture of Palpatine, like when he was doing a video and was talking about how he killed his master Plagueis, and remember he's standing there with a lightsaber in that one picture, and he's going.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, just yeah. That's a perfect thumbnail for that video about him killing his master.
Oh yeah, such a slime.
Palpatine's such a piece of shit. Great guy.
Great guy.
He's the hero of the show. All right, yeah. This guy has like zero redeeming qualities. Man. Like Ted Bundy. Ted Bundy would look at Palpatine and go, "God damn, brother,
He'd be like, yo,
you are just a two pieces of shit. You a half a maniac.
half a maniac.
Bishop, I'll give you half a slap. You.
What's a half a slap, man? Is that like a pulled slap?
Actually, I found that me and Ryan were playing an old Punch Out game. Soda Popinski gives a half a slap.
Oh, is that the thing where it goes?
Well, no. You know how he gets all the way down here and come up with a big uppercut, but then he's got that quick left. It's almost like a hook, and it just real fast. That's half a slap.
Half a slap.
I told Ryan, I said, "Damn, he gave you half a slap."
Oh, y'all was playing it.
Of course, at this point, Ryan was laying on the ground, so that half a slap did the job.
Yeah, I'm sure that half a slap didn't go very well, huh?
I was like, you're gonna fare a lot better if you get on your feet, Ryan.
That's right. I haven't been playing this lately.
Yeah.
I've been playing the Road to WrestleMania on it.
Well, my beard is wayward today. Of course, I think it's wayward every day. Also got a very thin version of Jim Gamble Neidhart.
Very thin version.
I've got the balding version of his goatee. What happens when you don't use Rogaine on it? Or get some hair implanted, you know what I mean? It's old and tired and gray. It's like it's like a field of about this time of the year, in Indiana. You go in there during the summer, there's all big tall green grass. Now it looks like this.
Right.
What the hell is that?
My phone.
Why did it do that?
Got a message.
Now are we on, man?
Yeah, we've been on for like 8 minutes.
Why does this look so odd? It looks weird. There ain't nothing going on all up around our pictures and shit. Except for at the right, it says you're in the show. Everyone can see and hear you, which makes me paranoid. And then up here at the top in the corner, it says live, and it's got like a count up.
Yeah, we're live, man.
Is anybody in the chat?
No, we got one eye and no chat.
Told you everybody hated me.
Everybody joins your stuff. They don't join mine. They hate me.
No,
that one person watching ain't even in the chat.
No, there's most people don't know who you are at this point, man. Or they think they remember you. It's like, oh yeah, I remember him. I thought he.
Not a word,
but
yeah, I found out who that eye is.
Who?
It's Gretchen.
Oh, is
it? Hello.
Hi, I love you. Thanks for watching this. No, people come through, and when they do go,
I don't know. I kind of
say thanks for joining us, man.
I don't know. I kind of turned it into a big joke.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Me too. Yeah. This is fun, man.
No, I love doing these, and just out of the blue, I was like, yeah, out of the blue, I was like, the thing.
I made a cool thumbnail, sent a message out there, so we should be getting horror community degenerate stuffing in here and there.
Degenerates.
Yeah.
Basically what we are.
Well, if they're friends of mine or whatever, and they like me, they got to at least be a little bit degenerate.
Oh, there you are. I was looking for you.
Do what?
I was looking for this.
I was doing a work on my phone.
What did you get, a replacement pair of gloves or something?
Oh, yeah. I got these, and they had this. They have the extended strap right here for the reason I wear them is to brace this thumb. It keeps it from hurting so bad.
Oh yeah, I got some exactly the way yours used to be.
Okay. What is that? Hold on. I ain't got, man, I'm used to, oh, okay, here we go, wait. Wait. We got all kinds of, okay, we got shit going on here. Wow, I can go and do this shit too?
Wait, you can mess with stuff too now?
Yes, I can go in and fuck with it. Yeah, that makes, now I feel a lot better.
That's cool. So you can mess with the stuff, huh? You better not be able to mess with my brand now. You better be able to leave my brand alone. My
Your
brand.
brand? No,
My brand.
I don't want to change your brand. Oh, I don't like your brand. I wouldn't touch it if you paid me. I wouldn't touch your brand with a 10-foot pole.
Running backwards down, up a hill while snowing and a pair of ice skates.
In the rain with no shoes on.
There's a more in there. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's interesting. More here. Yeah, what's this more? What can we miss? I usually don't do that much with mine, but I'm gonna mess around and play in your chat and stuff.
You gonna play in my chat? Leave my chat alone.
Oh, why are you cussing at me? God. No, I got 1 minute left on mine until the 23rd. I made it by 1 minute. When me and Ben did Alien, before they got off there, I didn't know what was going on. I could have swore we went way over it. I wonder why they hadn't cut me off yet. And I looked, and
1 minute.
when I got there, the message it said you have used 19 hours and 59 minutes of your free 20 hours.
1 minute. Wow.
19 hours and 59 minutes. I couldn't believe it.
Wow.
That's you talk about that's a, I don't know, what do you call it? God damn it, divine intervention.
What's with the purple Undertaker lighting, man?
Who, me?
Yeah, the purple Undertaker lighting hit you the face.
Oh no, well, it's coming from the TV. So.
Why is it purple for you?
Well, remember it's this 4K TV, and for some reason the cool is really cool on it, and gives it a bluish hue.
Oh yeah, it's blue. My TV didn't do that. I had the same kind yours was. It didn't do that like it.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Like,
Would you like?
I'm like 40 minutes into this movie. Should I bounce it back?
I haven't even started the movies.
Yeah, I'm 33 minutes into it. Well, I thought you was gonna go. I thought we decided you're just gonna go ahead and start it, and now you're just gonna jump in there but you know.
No, I decided to put it off. Okay.
So I went and played it. So here, I'll jump back. It says we're playing the same copy, except for you don't have limited edition.
Send it to the menu, man.
Yeah, I'll put it on the menu.
Yeah, to the menu.
All right.
I can put headphones in my TV, so
this might have a jack someplace.
No, it does not have a jack on.
Oh yeah.
Because it's an LG. It doesn't have a jack.
There's no LG on the planet with jacks?
Not a 4K that I know of.
Well, that makes me.
I know the Vizio 1080 pixels got a jack.
Vizio. That's
it's Vizio.
AKA Walmart TV.
That's where we got it too.
Yeah, AKA Walmart TV. That's what Vizio is. It's basically a Walmart brand. They're good TVs, so they really are.
Not this one. Not this one. No, we got a defect.
Really?
Yeah, we got a defect. This sucks. I cannot wait to be able to replace my TV.
Your TV screwed the pooch.
I know, my poor TV had a mishap.
All right, man. Maybe my count. Might as well go ahead and start playing it.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know. I'm just here rambling.
No,
been here rambling for 15 minutes.
I understand, but that's what I do for 2 hours usually.
Right. All right, man. On the count of three, then. 1, 2, 3.
Cool. Make sure your volume's down and also they don't flag you.
I really don't care.
What do you do? What then? What's the point? You can't stream and do watch-alongs if you get flagged too much and they fire you.
New channel.
It
Do what I want to do.
makes no sense at all. You did all the work to get up to to where you're at now, just so you can go. Who cares?
No, I'm just playing, man. I got headphones.
Oh,
That was the point of the whole headphone conversation because I put headphones in the TV.
I'm trying to roll out so they'll keep to you.
Well, I got a sound system in here. I could really bust it out real loud.
Yeah, I was thinking about that, man. If that's what I wouldn't mind having. You know what I mean? If you can find something real cheap, or one a decent one cheap or
I
whatever.
can I can get you one just like mine for like $150.
Right. Well, I mean, if you're able to spend it much Christmas or whatever, that right there would be cool.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do. It ain't gonna have no Atmos in it though.
It
You can do fake Atmos.
doesn't have to have that mode.
Mm-mm. Hey, Kal-El, how you doing?
Cal never comes and sees me, man.
Kal-El only comes sees me when you're here.
Cal used to like me, but now he's like, man, I don't like.
How you doing, Cal? We're watching The Thing. For a lot of my people.
Kind of. I mean, you just start.
Yeah, we just started it, so you can join us.
Man, I met Cal-L's one of the first people that I met.
Oh, Cal's cool.
Actually, oh yeah, he was over there with Interweb Kaiju and all that. Casey,
Oh yeah.
that was besides, well, actually, after I made my channel, the first people that I talked with and everything was Aaron Finn and of course Phil, and then Knight, and then and then Patrick jumped in and introduced himself to me. And first conversation I ever had with him was like 4 o'clock in the morning. He couldn't get to sleep. He's thinking about his wife and shit. So we talked for a couple hours about that.
Cal says he likes you, sir. No reason not to.
Yeah, I know. I'm just fucking around. This is the poor me week. You should have heard me the other night. I was really winded up.
Oh, no, I'm dying.
Yeah.
Where's the headphones? Gotta be so loud. Get me flagged up here.
You got more over here now. No, like no reason. Good to see you both. I don't have the thing, but you don't have the thing, Cal.
Dude, you not have the thing.
And heard a secret.
He'd never even seen it.
You never seen the thing? Wow. Okay.
You've never seen the thing. The wrestling stream was good stuff.
Yeah. I would still like to do some of that. I want to do that bio thing. Where we cover a wrestler and shit.
Oh yeah.
I've already got a kick-ass Macho Man thumbnail and everything going for it.
Oh, nice.
That's the first one I want to do is Macho Man. In my opinion, the greatest wrestler that ever lived, all around, as far as the total package goes.
Mm.
He could talk. He could. I mean, and he was only about 225, 230 pounds. In real weight, he was probably really only about 215, 220. Because how wrestling is. It's 2 or 3 inches and 20, 30 pounds.
I'm down to like 175.
I keep losing weight, man. I started to look ghostly, dude. I don't know what it is.
I know that's kind of scary. Hey man, how you feel about what these poor Russians are doing to the doggy?
I think I got parasites.
Parasite.
Well, of course we
Well,
find out.
no. The Swedes are doing to the doggy.
Yeah, Kurt Russell throughout the whole movie called the crazy Swedes, and Duke keeps telling them they're Norwegians, Mac.
Oh, they're Norwegian.
Well, there's a Swede. Well, the Swede actually he gets killed in the freak. But the one that's chasing the dog he's shooting at it. I think he's the Norwegian. No, it's the other way around. But yeah, he keeps doing. You really want to help those crazy Swedes, and the doctor keeps telling him they're Norwegians, Mac.
They're Norwegians, Mike.
Well, all I know is I don't want you to go through to help all these crazy Swedes. Didn't hear a fucking word he said. Well, as far as he's concerned, they're all Swedes.
Mm-hmm. He prejudiced.
Well, no, they just all look like Swedish to me, I guess, or to him, I guess. He's just typical white boy, you know.
But you prejudiced too.
Hmm.
I said you prejudiced too, then.
Why? Because I called Kurt Russell just a regular average white boy.
I guess.
That makes me prejudiced.
Yeah, he prejudiced.
Well, he is. Can you get any more white boy than Kurt Russell? Except for maybe Leonardo DiCaprio.
John Wayne.
He wasn't a white boy. He was an old white man.
Old white man.
Yeah.
Maybe
Not laundry there, Pilgrim.
I don't know, maybe Bruce Campbell
I don't know what he is.
from the first Evil Dead version.
Besides a jackass.
Me and my original first print copy of the DTS DVD.
Yeah. I have access to mine's better.
Got edition better. I got that. Okay.
Mine's the ultimate edition.
Yeah.
It has 3 DVDs.
Oh. Well, I got a 4K and a Blu-ray.
So I've completely upgraded Evil Dead now, man.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, the groovy, gruesome edition.
Yeah, this is the groovy edition.
Mm.
It's so brilliant because it leaves out the shitty one. The Army of Darkness is not on here, but it has Evil Dead and Evil Dead 2 both on 4K, and then it's got the entire series of Ash vs.
That's cool.
Which is a batshit crazy show at the end.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Is that streaming anywhere as far as you know?
Probably on. It was I think it was a Stars show, so I think it's just kind of. It's kind of like Oz and True Blood are always on HBO.
Oh yeah.
Like Ash vs. Evil Dead's always on Stars.
Yeah, I ain't going to include no spoilers, which I don't know who hasn't seen True Blood, but we're at that one part with Tara's problem.
Oh, did you get Max to work right?
It still jumps and freezes once in a while.
I haven't had no problem with all, man. Me and Ryan's been watching the House of Dragon, and it works perfectly.
Well, I had my subwoofer sitting right next to the modem. It's been working okay since I moved it. I think the electromagnetic field of the subwoofer was causing problems.
What kind of internet does she have?
Spectrum.
Okay, so what company is that? For real?
Bright House.
Bright House. Okay, well, do they come from Warner? What?
Bright House, man. What Bright House used to be.
So
they
is it
change company names?
Right, but I mean, the main company has got to either be Time Warner or.
I don't remember.
So it's either Warner or it's the other one.
I know it's not who's running AT&T's trash.
Hey man, my internet's awesome.
Shit. You use it over here, North Marion, next to the hospital. It's all bad.
Well, that's because that sits down in a valley. Man.
I know. Fucking flood zone.
No, my AT&T is absolutely perfect.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't had any trouble.
But no trouble since I've been there?
Mm-hmm.
No trouble since I was there?
Well, there was no trouble then? What are you talking about?
Like pulling on it real hard?
No, man. It's cool. No one's stealing it or nothing. No. Hey, did yours at least come with the art cards?
No.
That was a part of the limited edition thing.
No, it's just a regular Arrow edition. I got it straight from Arrow themselves.
This
Yeah, mine's got the same cover that one does.
Yeah. Well, it's reversal. It
Yeah, so is mine.
also on the other side is a limited edition. It was like that.
Mine has the same exact cover.
Yeah.
No, mine's the black cover.
The only difference is, man, is the limited edition has got the booklet, the cards, and the hard case.
Oh.
That makes it special.
I want the what was it? The Studio Canal version.
Oh yeah, I have that one too.
Yeah, I want the Studio Canal 4K. That one looks pretty good.
Oh, it is, man. It's got all kinds of shit with it. I have that one, and I have that fog edition too.
Yeah, the fall.
Yeah, you need the fog on 4K, man.
You said I need a new fog.
Well, you just need a 4K.
Oh well, yeah, I got the Blu-ray. It looks pretty good.
There's two or three really good cuts of it. Like I said, there's that Steel Canal, but the Screen Factory is the same thing. Screen Factory just used the Studio Canal trend.
Really
Yes,
interesting. I do want
but
to get a hold of that.
but Studio Canal didn't provide us with Stevie Wonder.
True, but I do want to get a hold of that Scream Factory. All those 4Ks of those good Scream Factories.
Yeah.
Now
Also,
is that Carry 4K Scream Factory?
oh yeah,
Oh
it's
yeah, I really want that one.
it's got a regular slipcover edition, and it's got a pretty ass steelbook.
That's the one I would want.
Yeah, no.
He's like, yeah, I know. He said, I know
Black
how you feel about steelbooks.
Black Crystal's out too, but we didn't get a steelbook.
Yeah.
Now the fog, if you get the Screen Factory 4K of the fog, do you want that? Do you want the regular edition with the slipcover, or do you want that the new steelbook artwork?
Well, check it out. I'm happy with whatever I end up with.
Have you seen the steelbook to it?
I have seen the steelbook to it,
It's really
but
cool.
on any of these editions, I'm basically happy with what I end up with. I'll end up getting the other half of it one of these days.
Yeah, but if you get the steelbook, you don't got to worry about also, you don't got to worry about shaming yourself because you missed the slipcover. That's what I thought about it. So that's why I got the steelbook. Plus, it's got that artwork is awesome. It's
That
very
artwork
unique.
is awesome. It is awesome. And yeah, you're right. You won't have to pay a shit ton of money to try to come up with it later.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the slipcover, and because that one's already people are already trying to charge $40-$50 for that one, but you can still get the steelbook for under 30.
Yeah, I would rather get the steelbook editions of them all than.
And it's like 2 or 3 discs, man.
Yeah, I'd rather get the steelbook edition.
Yeah.
I still want an Ash though,
Ash.
from the original Evil Dead Ash, the one they got at Target.
Oh, yes, the
Yeah,
Ashley.
yeah, Ashley. Yeah, I want the Ashley Ash.
That's a cool figure, man.
That
I was
big.
ready to get that.
What do you not got that?
Yeah, I was really happy to get it.
Oh yeah, you do got it.
Yeah, I got it from Target, man. On sale. It was like under $30. It was like $28, $27.
I was gonna say.
I got him and I think it's a Wolfman same day.
I want them to make an Invisible Man. Like if I were to get any of them, he'd be the one.
Yes, the Invisible Man looks awesome, dude.
Oh wait,
There
what?
is Invisible Man. He
They
comes up
have
with all
it?
this shit. Huh?
I didn't know they had an Invisible Man.
He, as a matter of fact, he releases the first week of December at the same time Dracula.
They got a Dracula too.
Oh, dude.
Oh yeah, you
Because
showed me the Dracula. You showed me Dracula. I didn't get to see the Invisible Man.
the Invisible Man is badass too, and they just announced Phantom of the Opera,
Oh,
Creature from Black Lagoon, and
uh,
next is Bride of Frankenstein. That's going to be
that,
awesome.
the two I want are the Phantom of the Opera and the Invisible Man.
Phantom of the Opera looks awesome, dude.
Do they have
Dracula,
maskless Phantom too?
huh?
Is he maskless as well? Does it look like just like Senior?
It looks just exactly like Senior, but he comes with a mask. You can put the mask on him.
Hmm.
He's got a couple of different heads with expressions, like 6 or 8 hands. Um, on and on, man. It's brilliant. They are NECA is they've really hit it out of the park with these Universal monsters,
Oh,
and they
yeah,
keep
I'd like to
getting
get a hold
better,
of all.
man. Yeah, I mean
Oh,
the Mummy, Wolfman, and Frankenstein look kick ass, but
yeah.
since they've announced Dracula and all them, those blow Frankenstein and all them away.
I won't mind
Dracula's
having all of
beautiful.
those eventually.
See, I wanted a black and white of all of them except Dracula because he's got the pretty black, white, and red color.
It's true. I would want him in color.
Yes.
I I wouldn't mind the Invisible Man in color too. Any
Yeah.
color, black and white wouldn't matter. But
Now I have a black and white Wolfman. Now I want to get a color Wolfman.
they
You
have
know,
those at Walmart all the time.
I got to get one of those. So because I want to display Talbot too, and I want him to be in color
Oh yes.
because he's got this face on him, man, that looks just like Lon Chaney.
Like as soon as he
The
found out he
face
was
on him, man.
cursed.
He goes,
Yeah, yeah, that's the I'm cursed face. After he killed the first couple people
yeah,
with it.
he's like, I gotta have that, man. That's fantastic. And I want him to be standing right beside my black and white Wolfman. I want him to be looking at Wolfman, going,
That'd be a hell of a thumbnail.
and what's really cool about that, man, is it has the legs and shit, the bottom part of the legs. Wolfman, you can interchange and hands, so like you can put like the Talbot head on him, but put the Wolfman feet on him. So he's going like right in mid transformation.
Yeah, like he's right middle of transfer, put his hands and feet there, and he's going.
Yeah, I must see a gun in his hands. I think I'm gonna have him pointing it right at Wolfman's head. Like, so he's shooting himself, but he's not.
Yeah, it's like he wishes he can kill himself, but he can't.
But I thought that was brilliant, man. Get the black and white Wolfman, and then get another one and have that be the color Talbot. That way you can,
Yeah, you got Talbot and Wolfman.
because Wolfman, you gotta do both.
Well, they had Wolfman at Walmart,
Uh,
and they also had a couple other things at Walmart that were really cool too. I just never know what you own and don't own anymore.
I got the ones I have at this point, man. I have the black and white Frankenstein. I have the black and white er, Wolfman, and
You
the black and white Mummy.
gotta text me, man. I don't got memory like it.
Wolfman, Mummy, Frankenstein, black and white.
I don't got memory like that. I'm gonna forget one of them. I won't get the exactly one of the ones you do have.
That's the only 3 that are released.
Oh.
Just remember that they're all black and white. The next 2 released like December 5th, I think, and that's Dracula and Invisible Man. Good. Yep.
Still upset with you.
What'd you call me?
So I'm still upset with you.
Well, I'm upset with you. I'm extremely disappointed and appalled.
Well, I figured that was going.
You know who I am?
You?
I am former heavyweight champion of the world is run. I am gore-aphobe, and I am Keith Thompson.
Yeah, well, I want a McCready.
I am your father, Brandon Drake.
That's true.
I am, man. And I'm a nice guy, and I'm a fair guy. I mean, you really got to work your ass off to make me dislike you, or be pissed at you. Like there's been people that I should have hated 30 years ago, and I still try to be friends with the fucker. Yeah, I mean, you got to give me that. I mean, look, Shiloh, I should have pile drugged his ass through the concrete fucking 3 decades ago.
All
Like
you did was shove a
every friend
belt
I
up
had
his ass.
was fucking every friend I had was the drizzling shits, man. Every one of them you couldn't turn your back on. You know, they'd steal your napkin, you know what I mean?
Damn.
It's like, where's my napkin? I don't know. Dude, you stole my napkin and now you're fucking playing it off? I'll give you a napkin.
Hey, dude, I could have gave you a napkin.
Yeah, it's like, gee, you're stealing it? No, I ain't seen it, man. What's that sticking out of your back pocket? Oh, it's my napkin. Slap! Quit lying, man.
All right, then
Get
what's that
out,
napkin right there?
get out of my house.
It's like, you know what? You can use that napkin to clean the blood that's coming out of your nose.
Or it's like two or three of them come over, you leave the room to go take a piss, you come in and like there ain't nothing on the table anymore. You know, they're standing there with their pockets all big and fat sticking out here.
Man, that's funny, man. That's some Lampoon's Vacation, something or other going on right there.
No, my pockets look like this when I came in, dude. Well, I guess it just what it expanded.
What are these parachute pants, bro?
It expanded. It must expand when you were just thinking about ripping me off again.
Yeah, it's like
Fucking just underhanded. Just man. Like remember I told you the thing about Shiloh. I come in there and he comes through, he gets that shirt, he comes walking through there, and I'm like, is that my underwear, dude? And he was like, well, I ain't have any, man, so I figured I'd borrow a pair. You know, and he looks at me and seriously, he is dead serious, says, do you want me to take them off and get you? I said, no, you can just go ahead and have them. Sticking your
Nah,
boys.
dude. Like, nah, dude, you can keep those.
He's like, I just took a shower, dude. I was like, you didn't take you're not cleaning up. Sorry. You got your boys in my shorts, man. Like it affected me so badly I stopped wearing fucking underwear after that. I was like traumatized, man.
Sitting there thinking, did he wash any of my other underwear and return them, or?
Yeah, because I didn't know which ones he'd molested, man. I know which ones my underwear he had violated. So I just cut off the middleman and stopped wearing underwear.
Right. Like, you
And
know
I
what?
reminded him for 20 years that it was his fault that I stopped wearing underwear.
You mind him for 20 years. It was all his fault. It's
Yeah.
like, you know, dude, it's all your fault, man.
Every time it crossed my mind, it'd be like, yeah, you know, I don't wear underwear because you were fucking sticking your boys in them.
Facts.
Oh, man, keep your ass and boys out of whatever. You don't put other people's. That's the same thing as you don't use someone else's toothbrush. Don't use
Oh, yeah.
someone else's toothbrush, and you don't stick your privates in other people's shorts.
Right.
He just helped himself. I'm looking through there like it was just normal. He was like, I'll wash them. I was like, well,
Nah, man, you can keep those.
yeah, well, go ahead and wash them while you're sticking them at your house.
Stick them in your drawer and make sure you don't forget underwear again, because if you touch another pair of mine, I'm going to break you in half.
The deal is, why did he want to wear my shorts?
Yeah, that is a good question. Why the hell did he want to wear your underwear to begin with?
He shouldn't have wanted to wear my fucking. And they were like they were the boxers, you know. So he shouldn't have wanted to wear mine any more than I wanted to put them back on after he had them on his.
Right.
I just sit there and had a serious talk with him. I was like, dude, we need to really discuss this.
We really need to discuss this.
It's the only time I've ever experienced that in my whole life. And anyone I tell about it, they all give me that same look. You know, they give me that look like I just cut a nasty fart or something.
Ooh.
Like, ugh, he was wearing what?
How do you feel about the whole, I do believe it's Roman Reigns Edge thing.
Range Edge.
I do believe it's Roman Reigns and Edge.
I know Reigns is getting ready to defend against Logan Paul at Crown Jewel.
And that's what it was. How do you feel about that?
He's had 2 matches, man. His third match is going to be a title shot against Reigns at a
Yeah.
big Saudi Arabian pay-per-view.
Yeah, I thought that was a little much.
Well, man, there's a shitload of wrestlers that are just, like Paul may get fucking just like NWO'd backstage.
He might get NWO.
Can you imagine if he would win?
Oh,
I would, man. Officially, I don't give a shit. I would never watch it again.
you'll never watch them again, no matter who came back.
No way.
Because we got Wyatt, man. Wyatt has turned.
That's why. See, I thought that the last time I was pretty sure McIntyre was going to take it from him and end his like 2 year streak, and I wondered why he didn't. Now I know because Bray came back. See,
Yeah,
we
it's like,
didn't know
oh,
this.
I'm going to end your streak. Do didn't win. Everybody knows what's coming next.
We didn't know Bray was back yet, but once he came back, everybody was like, "Oh, that's where
Yeah, yeah. Everybody's like, oh, we get it. It's either going to be a one-on-one or a triple threat.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think that'll be a. The thing of it is, I'm just wondering. They got to have some kind of a grand plan with this Logan Paul thing, man. There's a big reason. We just don't know it yet. Why he's in that match with him? Something's going to happen out of it. Something's going to go on.
Mm-hmm.
They have a plan. They're also sowing the seeds of discontent with Jey Uso and Roman.
Yes.
He's making Jake kiss Sammy's head. Sami Zayn is great, man.
Oh yeah.
He gives out. He's dancing and shit all the way down there. They're all cool and shit. He's like,
Oh man, you don't think they're going to redo that again, do you?
"What?
When they got all this good stuff going on, they're going to rehash his cousin versus cousin and shit.
No." But I do think that's going to cause a thing. It's going to cause Sammy. Eventually, it's going to cause either Jay or Sammy are going to get beat the hell out of by the rest of them. Now, the one I think that they're planning to try to take his place as the head of the table, tribal chief, is not one of the two Usos because they're a tag team. Solo. I think they got big plans for Solo.
Solo.
That's the youngest brother of Jay and Jimmy. You ain't seen him yet? He's one with the blonde hair. He's Solo. I can't remember his last name, man.
I have not been paying attention to. Oh, are you talking about the one that looks just like Rikishi?
In the face, he kind of does. Yeah, he just
Yeah, the one that looks like Rikishi.
he's
Kind of.
he's the youngest one of Rikishi's sons, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Solo Sokoba or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah, I can deal with that.
I can never. But see, he's not in. He just came from NXT, and see, the Usos are cool because when you think about it, they're a tag team. They're always tag team champion. Why would Solo? You think Solo wanted to come over there so he could kiss Roman's ass and watch him be champion the whole time? No way.
He came over there to get that shit himself.
He's expecting his time, his turn, and he's gonna get sick of waiting for it.
Right.
And that's when they're going to turn Roman kind of half-ass face because he's going to get everybody in his graces there. Now I'm not sure if that's going to happen first or The Rock and Roman Reigns at the next WrestleMania. But that's when The Rock and Roman are wrestling this next WrestleMania. The Rock has all these other years they was going to do it. The Rock was just too busy, but he has no movie shooting plans or anything for this time around WrestleMania.
Oh yeah.
He's cleared his schedule.
Everybody knows when The Rock is coming. It's because he always clears his schedule.
But I think I don't think Roman is going to be champion when that happens.
You think it's just going to be like a bloodline thing?
It's going to be ahead of the table, yeah. Do that shit.
Do you think the Croc is going to take it, or do you think Roman's going to keep it? You think Roman will keep it?
Well, see, he's come back from one match. That's why I don't think that Roman will be champion when they have their match. Roman will not be champion at that time. It's just going to be all about the bloodline and the head of the table. Because think about it, Rock's going to come back for one match
and then become head of the table and champion.
And the belt be on the line. That makes no sense.
Well, it's The Rock. It doesn't need to make sense.
That makes like even less sense because it's going to be well. See, when he came back with Cena, it was well known that he was coming back for a little while. With this one, it's known that when he's going to do one match, and it's going to be against Roman. So why? So if you're Roman and you're WWE, why do you send Roman in as champion for that match?
And have him lose.
There's no point because everybody's going to know damn well. Everybody already figures that The Rock's that kind of guy. The Rock will put over Roman as he should. He's 50 years old.
Yeah. He's about
You
the
know,
healthiest 50-year-old I've ever seen, though.
yeah, but that would make Roman look like absolute dog shit. If his 50-year-old cousin hadn't wrestled in 10, 12 years, comes out and fucking beats him, and he's supposed to be the greatest thing since sliced bread, you know?
Mm-hmm. That's
And, and,
exactly
and his middle-aged cousin fucking beats him.
that's exactly what Paul Heyman called him. He's the greatest thing since sliced bread.
Yeah. Yes, my trust. Okay, my trust.
Oh, yeah.
Anything you say, my trust.
Help me, I suck your cock, my tribal chief.
Oh, well, hell yeah, he would. He'd get right down and be like, "How would you like it, Tribal Chief? Would you like it slow? Would you like it slow and intimate, or would you like for me to get in there with a hand and really hammer it?"
Oh, the puppy dog.
You know, he would too. Shit, he'd use
Mm-hmm.
hands, feet, and everything else to jerk on that motherfucker to help out. He'd have
Oh,
all four limbs going. That's just how Paul is, man.
mm-hmm. Oh, check
For
out
who?
Boteen.
To Paul Heyman, that would be a small price to pay for the head of the table.
All right.
It's like, are you sure that's all I can do for you, my Tribal Chief?
You want me to lick your asshole too?
Yeah, do you want me to hire some people? Do you want me to hire a team of cocksuckers?
Mhm.
You deserve the best. Take out a head. We want the best cocksucking team on the planet. This is terrible. This is fucking X-rated as hell on this goddamn watchalong, man.
I don't care.
Anytime you bring me around, man, you're gonna get more real than you like. I can't shut up, dude. I can't keep my mouth shut. It just can't happen, man. Just
Let's.
inside.
Okay, if we're going to talk, let's stop with the X-rated and start talking about Rob Bottin and his awesomeness here.
Oh man, he was still so young here. He became a recluse, man.
I know.
He hasn't been seen in 20 years or something.
Oh yeah.
He's just, yeah, he's a really bad or slash social phobe, whatever. You know, he doesn't work anymore. I don't know. I think he's just seriously emotionally mentally ill, man. For real.
Oh, that. We'll talk after this.
Hmm.
We'll talk after the stream.
But what I mean,
Or just something I got to talk to you about that I'd rather not talk about on the stream.
okay.
I could
Serious?
always hit it. Or I could always hit it up in the private chat.
Well, that's up to you. Yeah. But if it's you know what I mean. If it's serious shit that you'd rather wait till after we're done with this to do, you think that'd be a better time, then that's
Well, it's kind of a diagnosed thing.
who's diagnosed. Yours?
Yeah.
How's your job going?
It's okay. Well, I just started it today.
Oh, damn! Why did it take them so long to start?
It took me a while to find it.
Well, no, you've had the job for a little while though.
For maybe like for like a week I've had it.
Well, it just seems like it took them a long time to start.
Yeah, it did take me a little bit though.
Well, with those kind of places too, man, they got they think they always got to do the orientation. Orientation is just watching a video about how proud you should be to work there. You know,
No,
and about the way you should act. You basically should be Carlton.
Yeah. And with that, what with what I just told you, should I um file
Oh God, man. Are you
or
sure
should I wait?
are you sure that that's how they diagnosed you?
That's what he was talking about. He
You need
sounded pretty serious about it.
you need to see your paperwork,
Oh, okay.
your records. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like see for sure.
Yeah,
Because he either
that's
said that's what it is or that's what it's about to be.
because if you go for that, that's what they're going to see is that paperwork. But no, man, tell her I ain't mad at her. You know what I mean? I ain't got no problem. Just if she got a problem with something I'm doing or something like it doesn't like something, she got a headache or something, tell me, talk to me, discuss it with me. We can
Well,
talk
bro,
anything.
call her.
We can talk about anything. I would hope.
Well, call her directly. Call her, please. Trust me, it'd be a lot better if you just call her after we're done and she gets home. It would. It would go a lot better than you think.
You know what I mean? Don't go and you know what I mean. Don't go and talk to you and have you talk. There's no point.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Give her a call.
But I'm
To,
just not sure. I'm not sure about that. Yeah, I'm
I
not sure
think.
about telling her like that
Well, dude,
because
that's what she wants.
I have a lot more. I have a lot more to say besides that.
Oh,
You know what I mean? I have a lot to say, and I'm just not sure. I've got a couple of really good points to make, and
well,
hey, let's be fair point to make too.
well, I think that it'd be best coming straight from the lion's mouth.
Yeah. But sometimes straight from the lion's mouth can be taken. You know what I mean?
Well, it ain't
Uh,
gonna come no better from me.
those who don't know me very well, when I start talking seriously and everything, they're not quite sure how to take me, and and I'm just getting this feeling that she might be extra like that. She seems to be fucking intimidated by me or something, dude. I don't get it.
It's a
I'm not
history thing.
like not intimidated, like physical harm or something. But I just think that she just it's obvious to me, or she would have talked to me by now. I've given her every opportunity.
No, it's a history thing.
Why?
With the past, we'll talk about this afterward. This ain't something that needs to be all over YouTube.
Well, what? Like it's gonna be all over YouTube.
But you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying that you know
Yeah, I get it.
it just it doesn't need to be what it's been. There's a point where you just chill out, either talk to the person, or if you're not going to talk to the person, it must not be that big a deal. And there's no reason why it shouldn't be able to be done, and everybody be cool. That's the way I see it. I'm more than willing to give that another try. I just want everybody to get along and everything. Yeah.
Well, that's what we want too. Just read what I sent you.
I believe that's what you want, and I'm not saying that she doesn't. I'm just saying that she's get some patience and be a little more tolerant.
Well, just read what I sent you real quick.
But you know what I mean? I require lots of patience and tolerance.
I explained that.
Man, no, no, yeah, man, but that
Well,
that that could be
it's a really bad. It's
that could
just
be 10 different scenarios, though.
yeah, but from what I understand, it's just really bad, and it's never worked out.
Well, it depends on how she approaches it. Have you asked her that?
But yeah,
You got to come at things the right way.
yeah.
You know, anybody that talks to anybody about anything, you got to come at a person the right way and you got to come at each person differently than the last, you know. But as long as you come at somebody with respect and consideration, and especially someone's father or their parents, you know what I mean. That's something I was always huge on until I couldn't do it anymore. My girlfriends or whatever, I made sure that I showed their parents the utmost respect because that's the only way it should be. Like, you imagine how hard that was with with your grandpa and shit. With your home, with your mom in that situation. It was
Yeah.
like, I mean, Jesus. I found myself being the only one that was cordial.
Mm-hmm.
Cindy acted like she was trying to be cordial. She was like, "Oh yeah," but at the same time putting everything around her down. So I was
Right.
sitting there going, and all I got from your grandpa was, "Yep."
Yeah, it's just kind of what
So
you
I told
got
your
from
mom,
her grandfather is what she got from like 9/10 of all them, and that's why she's so so quick to back off. That's why she's so quick to back off a little bit and be withdrawn.
"Yeah, but if it's done correctly and you show consideration and you just talk and you make your position clear, and you actually listen to the other person. If you're talking to me, you're going to get nothing but a positive feedback from that. You got to be a dick for me to come back at you and go, okay, well then, otherwise I'm going to be cool. I can be cool with anybody if they show me respect and consideration. I'm easy to get along with, actually.
Hmm.
I'm very tolerant. I've had a lot of practice with a lot of assholes I've had to be. But if you come to me with consideration and respect, you'll get it back all day with me, and you know that.
Oh yeah.
I'm not difficult to get along with. You just got to act like you got some, you just got to act right.
Well, just I explained to you the whole thing. Just
Yeah.
the history and everything. It caused her
We'll
to be
deal
a
with it.
little withdrawn.
Yeah, we'll deal with it because I have a few good points to make about it here later on. We'll talk about it because it it almost comes off like a, I don't know. It's very ironic, and it's kind of I don't know. It kind of cancels itself out because you want this yet, you know what I mean, and it just causes me to go what, and I'm confused, man. I don't understand. Now, see, this is really funny here, man, because like when his clothes are torn off here, like I'm not sure whose clothes is he looking at right there. Is that the ones that, because they haven't found the ones that are supposed to be his yet, have they?
No,
Okay,
but nobody looked in the trash can. So I
right,
mean,
right.
nobody actually looked in the can ever.
That was what's his name's clothes. That was the dude with the glasses or whatever. One that just, remember he went out. No, no, because he's right there, isn't he?
That's him.
Whose clothes was that he just found there?
It might have been him.
I don't remember. Yeah, was it Blair or something? Because this happens really quick. This you know this dude here is fine, And the very next scene, old Windows there, dude from Warriors. The very next scene, that bald dude is laying there and he's getting something's happening to him.
Oh, yeah, that's all bad.
Not quite sure what, but yeah, all of it's not what he wanted to happen to him.
No, I think he's getting absorbed.
See, because this here on the table, there's still a living thing in there, and it just drips itself on the floor and crawls over and snatches him. Because Windows isn't gone but 2.5 minutes, man, and he's already stripped of clothing and being assimilated.
Mm-hmm.
This thing doesn't fuck around, man. It doesn't wait long. Because what it wants to do is wipe out everybody and go back to sleep, go back into hibernating
Mm-hmm.
because it's too fucking cold.
Yeah.
It doesn't like that cold shit. Like it hates the cold worse than they do.
Yeah, it's like,
Mm.
yeah, it's getting cold in here. Yeah, it's cold out here.
Now I'm gonna need to figure out some kind of supper.
Huh?
What time is it? 9 or so?
Almost.
I'm gonna need to figure out some kind of supper. Something easy and cheap to get a hold of. I don't think it's like we got shit, but I don't know if we got enough to go together for supper for all three of us. Unless we eat three different things. Which that's always a pain in the ass.
Mm.
Especially when you dishes and all that kind of crap.
No.
So here it is. He's all ready, man. It took me forever to figure out this guy. I remember being a kid when I seen this. I had, of course, had already seen the Warriors. I was trying to figure out who in the hell this guy was because he looked familiar. And it wasn't until I got later on when I became like a teenager, I was like, oh, what's his name?
What's his name?
He's a warrior.
That was
Yeah, I can't remember his name in it.
on AJ, Shrimp Bank, Code Cheese, Cleon. He's like some animal or something.
Yeah.
He's like an animal or something.
Like the only name that you can't think of right now, that's who he is. He's the only one. He's the one you can't think of because you just named
Yeah, that's
everybody except him.
yeah, it's very irritating.
You even got Rembrandt in there. The young kid.
Yeah, we got a little Rembrandt in there, but I could not remember who in the world.
Yeah, I can't.
Vermin?
No, no. Vermin is what's his name? It looks like the red, isn't he?
Well, it wasn't Snow.
Vermin. Vermin's a dark-headed dude with a hat, isn't it?
No. Wait, yeah.
Hmm. I can't remember. I cannot remember.
I'm currently looking.
It's been a while. Hmm.
Fox. Wasn't it?
Oh, Fox, yeah. Yeah, he's the one that suffers the fucked up subway train fate.
Oh, yeah. That was all bad.
He gets tossed in, yeah, right as the subway train's coming through.
Alright.
Like, damn, things are just all wrong.
Yeah, that was all wrong.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out who the hell he was. When I was watching this, I remember watching this movie 2 or 3 times, going, "Who the hell?"
Mm-hmm.
And then I watched it, like I said, I watched it later, and I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah." Windows is fuck.
Yeah, it was Fox.
The one character I wish could have stuck around a little bit longer.
It was Cleon.
Well, yeah, but also um
AJ?
yeah, I felt, he was the movie would have benefited from him being around longer.
Yeah, Ajax.
Because he's just an entertaining character, man. Every
Oh,
character he like that.
he was great.
Yeah, he's just good at that type of thing, man.
Hmm.
Like, remember he plays the main villain in the original 48 Hours. He's Gans. Remember?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that's why Nick Nolte goes to get Eddie Murphy out of there, because he's a part of his gang, his group, and he knows little things about it. And I remember at the very end, Nick Nolte shoots, or Eddie Murphy shoots, and he shoots him. Gans, the one that played Ajax. And he goes, "Oh, I can't believe it! I got shot." It's like, dude, yep, you sure did. What do you know? Even a godlike creature like you can get shot, Gans. I can't believe it. I got shot. I thought that was perfect. How cocky can you be? But he just did it really, really, really well. The only role I think I've ever seen him in where he didn't act like that was the Tales from the Dark Side movie with the gargoyle.
Oh, yeah.
That's the only time I've ever seen him play, a character that wasn't a complete fucking egomaniac blowhard.
Hmm.
No, he played on Dexter. He's Dexter's dad too, isn't he?
I don't remember.
Yeah, pretty sure he is. He's Dexter's dad.
Hmm.
But I'd just like to have seen a little more of him, see how he developed and what went on with him throughout, at least a little bit longer than the
Hmm.
because
Have you ever felt like this guy?
yeah, yeah, I'll kill you. See, he's trying to explain it to him that you motherfuckers just don't understand. It can copy us in no time. You know, when the dog came there, it wanted, it was going where the population was.
Yeah.
It has no intentions on allowing any of them. Well, actually, it does have intentions on letting them. It wants some of them to survive, so it can.
Hmm.
And he is completely. This doctor has completely lost his shit, man. He is paranoid. He is terrified. He don't trust on one of them. He don't give a shit who sticks their face in there. He's gonna chop
Hmm.
because you don't know who's who. And this is one of the scariest scenarios like that. This movie is because you don't know until it's ready to show itself. It looks and acts just like the person.
Hmm.
So you know what I mean. It's not like Invasion of the Body Snatch
Oh, no.
where it acts all odd and shit. You know.
I wouldn't mind doing that one soon.
Which one?
78.
The 1956 one is really good too.
I don't own the 1956
It's streaming several places.
Oh, well, that's true.
I got a German media book of that, man, for like $10, brand new.
Nice.
Uh,
Oh, that's nice.
yeah, it's like 10. It's brand new, man. It's awesome.
Do you still got that Korean Blu-ray? I mean, Korean DVD?
Oh yeah.
I don't know. You had a Korean DVD of it at one point.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I didn't tell you. Ben got me. There's a place that he can order from, but I can't order from because we're too far in the states. But since he lives there right there around Oakland, there in California, the Bay Area, and he's right there by the ocean, so he can order it. And he ordered me. He found a few different copies of it, like my Suspiria, that leather bound one.
Mm-hmm.
He found me the blue one, the opera,
Nice.
and got it for me.
No, that's cool.
And I was like, well, I get you that money. And he's like, man, that don't matter. Just wait until, you know what I mean. He says it's going to take it 5 to 6 weeks to ship in. He said just throw me the cash then. You got that motherfucker for like 60 some bucks, like and like 20 shipping. So for like 70, $80,
Oh,
that leather bound wooden drawer, you know what I mean? Limited edition opera.
cool.
I was blown away, man. He just went ahead and bought it and had him ship it to him.
Cool.
And then he's gonna ship, and I'm gonna get a PayPal account, and I'm gonna, you know, and then have him ship it to me. I thought that was really cool
That is cool.
because otherwise I would have never got, and I wanted it because that means now all I need is something for a duckling black. And
Oh yeah, that's true.
this is very is red. Opera's a really cool looking blue, and Swordfish duckling is black with like gold right.
Nice.
But shit, if look up that opera, if you can find a copy of it on eBay, I guarantee you they want no less than 300 or 400 bucks for it.
Okay.
But he found the company. Like, I don't know how he does it, man. He has the uncanny ability to find a lot of shit, man. It's great prices. I don't know how he does it. Like, he is like the media book fucking like king of that shit, man. This dude, he has a fucking German media book of May.
Mm.
I said, what? On Blu-ray. I said, I didn't know they made May on Blu-ray, let alone a damn media book. Um, I got him. I have spread the message about Humongous, man. It is now growing. Ben
Yeah.
has now seen Ben has now seen Humongous and likes it, and Ginja Ninja has now seen Humongous and likes
Are you talking about this one?
it. Yes.
$90 I can get it for.
Really? Where?
eBay. $90. A
Oh,
little over $100.
they're re-releasing them. They what I think happened with them was because there's only a couple thousand or 3 or 4 thousand of them. This particular company has got a bunch of them, and I think that's where these people's getting it from. Because Ben got himself one, and then he mentioned it to me, and I was like, shit, I like to hold that before it sells out. So that's when he got it. It won't be $90 long.
No, I'll never end up with the damn thing. But
You don't really give too much shits about
that kind of thing, yeah.
those films anyway. But yeah, he found the humongous media book. I said, you son of a bitch. Um, yeah, a humongous German media book. I thought the only Blu-ray of humongous on the planet was the Scorpion. That they want like $130 for or something. But yeah, um, they had another one just like the one he got on. Well, I won't say the company, but and there's one other one at this place, like 20, $25, I believe, including shipping. So I can get a humongous German media too. But I have spread the word of humongous.
That's good.
People are finally listening to me about humongous. There's like a handful of movies that I want to push for that forgotten horror archive. I have started. I've started. I've done Just Before Dawn and all that, but the ones I really want to push on that show is Humongous, Mother's Day, The Unseen, Unhinged. There's a certain one. Oh, Mountain Top Motel Massacre. that are never paid attention to. They never get any love. They never get any attention. I'm going to shove them down people's throat until they at least give them a chance. Because I am so sick of everybody and his brother. All they talk about is Halloween, Nightmare on the Street, and Friday the 13th, and Scream. It's like, dude, you don't have to get 3,000 views every time. Talk about some other shit that needs some love, man. We can't continue to limiting ourselves to just this few franchises. There's a lot of great horror movies out there, man.
Yeah, like we stick with
And
the things, the fogs, the Halloweens, and all that.
yeah, well, I mean, well, shit, that's cool. Talk about the fog and all that. That's cool because at least it's not Halloween or Scream,
Right, but we need to
dude.
talk the other ones though.
Oh God, man, I have got a fucking list a mile long of movies that you know what I mean. Like for instance, with Exorcist 3, I was glad to bring that. That was the first time Trench had ever seen it. Was on that watch along, and that made me happy to bring that to him, to show that to him for the first time.
Hmm.
And now he loves it.
Oh yeah.
Let me see. Oh, there's so many of them, man. Because like I said, I do two main shows. I do the classics, which is what The Shining and all Exorcist and all them on there. But this one here, man, this Forgotten Horror Archive, that one's more important than the other one. Like me and Steele did Shivers.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody likes Cronenberg, but for some reason, very few people realize that Shivers was his movie.
Huh.
And it's a completely different animal, for real. So, like Stepford Wives, that is a kick-ass, creepy, weird movie.
It is,
It needs
and
to be seen more.
I am so glad I got a copy of that too.
The Unseen, Don't Look in the Basement,
That's a real good one.
Nightmares in a Damaged Brain,
Never seen.
Living Dead at Manchester Morgue,
That's a good one.
Cannibal Holocaust
I
needs
love
a
that one.
better reputation. It has this reputation about it, and a lot of people just already get a predetermined notion about it. And if you just watched it, Children of Sorrow, Laid to Rest, Frightmare, Hell Knight needs more love. Pieces, man. Bastard. Don't Torture a Duckling, The River's Edge, man. Among the Living, The Ranger. I bet you've never seen that.
What is it?
The Ranger.
No, I need to know.
Frozen, man. The little girl lives down the lane.
I love that one.
Well, these are all good. Mount
I wouldn't
Diablo
like.
Massacre, man.
I wouldn't mind having the Kino Lobo or that one.
Mm-hmm. Alice, Sweet Alice. Shock.
I want Alice, Sweet Alice on Arrows.
Yeah. It's a pretty nice transfer too.
Yeah, I want the slipcover too. I
Um,
insist that one comes with it.
Unhinged. That's a really good one too, man.
Unhinged. Yeah, I do believe I've seen that one.
Yeah, I might have showed it to you. I also want later on, maybe sometime after Halloween, maybe around Christmas. I'm going to start another watch along thing. It's going to be like somewhere in between all that, and it's going to be the non horror classic watch parties.
Like just whatever it is, good
Yep,
stuff.
like Goodfellas, Gangs of New York, Almost Famous, Forrest Gump.
Gangs of New York was almost my first review.
Virgin Suicide. Yeah, I mean, well, yeah,
Yeah,
that that's a lot to unpack, man.
right. That was going to be my first review.
Breakfast Club,
That's good. I ain't
Mask.
get Mask. Yeah, not
I
the mask. Mask.
I I have Mask now.
You had a copy of Mask before?
I haven't had a disc copy of Mask in 20 years, man.
No.
Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. I wouldn't review that for all the money in the world.
Do you know how long that review would be? Simply just trying to figure out what
No
the
one
hell.
would know what the hell I was talking about.
Right.
I
I'd be like,
wouldn't know what the hell I was talking about.
yeah, like I don't know what I'm talking about. It's cool.
Yeah. On Golden Pond, Still Magnolias. Can you imagine me fucking doing watch along of fucking On Golden Pond?
That'd be interesting.
Or Still Magnolias, man. I'll be there crying and shit.
Shit, gore-aphobe crying, still been going.
Hell yeah. Boogie Nights. I have got to do a watch along with Boogie Nights.
Boogie night.
That
Or
movie is just,
how about Night at the Roxbury?
oh my God. Oh. No, seems like old times or
There it is. Just
something. Yeah. But I got a lot of plans for that, man. I don't want, I wish I could get to people and talk them into stop talking about the same damn movies all the time.
uh, I want to talk about Orphan.
Orphan fucking Orphan First Kill is awesome.
I know, right?
That I was blown the fuck away. I was like, whoa. That
Yeah,
that
that was
that
actually really good.
twist, that twist, I was like, no way.
Yeah, son, that twist. It's like, oh wow.
You're like, you are some piece of shit motherfuckers, man. Makes Esther look like the hero.
Yeah, I know. About yeah.
I mean, people start rooting for her.
Oh yeah.
I was like, yeah, I told him, that mom, I was like, bitch, you don't know who you're fucking with, man.
Yeah, like you don't know what the hell.
She was a fucking mega bitch, man. I was like, you fucking bitch. And her son, I think the son killed I think he killed the daughter on purpose.
Oh yeah.
It's never explained, but I think he did that shit on purpose. And I think the mom kind of knew that. It wasn't proven, but I think she suspected that.
Oh yeah.
And the way you know that he did it on purpose is when he makes that comment. I'll fucking kill you just like I killed my sister.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you piece of shit. Oh, she jumps at him and stabs. She pokes him with about 25 holes.
Oh yeah, that was great.
What? What have you done? The thing they're going to do to you,
I'm gonna
bitch.
take that white to the
Bitch. Yeah.
yeah, beat.
Yeah, you don't realize you're fucking with, man. That kid is the queen of the creepy kids, man. Because she's not a kid.
That's right.
So, which makes her a really fucked up creepy kid.
Fucked up creepy kid.
Oh, man. Man, a good creepy kid movie, there's nothing else like it.
Well, I think they hit the nail on the head with these two.
Man, shit, that new one's better than the original.
Yeah, but still, it's like they hit the head on it pretty well.
Mm-hmm. Oh man,
It took them
I
like
knew
how long
Halloween
to make a new
Ends
one?
was I knew Halloween Ends was a drizzle and shits, but I didn't realize exactly how much it sucked ass for real until I seen Orphan First Kill. And I said, God damn, Ends really spice, doesn't
Mm-hmm. I
it? It
mean, the
gives a
first one was
whole new
made
level of fucking.
Yeah, I mean, the first one was made 13 years ago.
Yeah,
The Orphan.
and, it was rough, and you can definitely tell that that shouldn't be a prequel. But hey, I mean, what are you gonna
Hey, I don't care.
She doesn't look younger. She looks older in it, but they do what they can.
Yeah, they did what they can do,
I mean, she is 30 something now.
but that works though.
Well, yeah, it does.
That works though. I mean, she would still age a little bit, but she's not supposed to age. That's supposed to be before, right?
Yeah, that's supposed to be. That's the family that. Remember when they're telling the chick in the original orphan, they're telling her, when they get back with her, and she's telling her what happened was that she killed the family and made a play for the dad, but when the dad rejected her, she killed him and burnt the house down. That
Yeah, it
was that
was a house
family.
family.
Which means those motherfuckers had it all wrong. It didn't happen like that shit hardly at all. The thing that happened that was accurate was she wanted the dad, and
Yeah, they had it
yeah,
all wrong.
he's been better off with her than that fucking bitch on wheels he had for a wife.
Fact.
That that guy was a nice fucking guy, man. I felt bad for him, man. He's
Yeah,
the only
yeah,
one that really gave a fuck about his daughter. I think he's the only one that even cared that she was dead.
yeah,
That his wife was the most unfeeling, coldest bitch I've ever come. Well, second coldest bitch I've ever come across.
yeah. And he's the only one that actually cared about Esther.
I've got one damn near as cold and heartless as that one in my past.
Mm-hmm.
You know, those two together might fucking turn into a demon.
Demon.
Next thing, those two together could defeat fucking Pazuzu. My past evil bitch and bad evil bitch from Orphan First Kill. Yeah, Pazuzu would run from them two. Like, damn, they're real evil. But yeah, man, I got so many of these plans here. I got so oh, I'm doing Wednesday um with Craven. Craven something scary. I'm doing Christine with him Wednesday.
I will have to see what the schedule brings.
Christine, Christine. I mean, can you imagine? I never thought about doing that, but I thought you might want to whip through and say hi and
Oh yeah, I'll
watch,
say hi. I just
watch us discuss it. Well, yeah, because I don't want to do more than I don't want to do these big, huge watch parties. Me and one other person, maybe a third, but not very often. Just me and one other person is all I want to do.
right.
So me and Craven on Wednesday, and
Hmm.
oh, shit. And on Tuesday, I'm going to be with Ninja doing Mother's Day.
Oh.
He loves Mother's Day. I also recommended Mother's Day to him. He thought he had seen it before. And he's like, "Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, I've seen that." He watched. I got a hold of. He said, "I thought I had seen that before." He said that's a good one. I was like, "Well, shit." So we were going to review either Humongous or Mother's Day. He chose Mother's Day because you could see it a little bit.
Hmm.
So that makes sense. So I don't know who I'm going to do fucking Humongous, but they're going to have to bring. But they're going to have to bring it because Humongous is high on my list.
No, that's Madman. I got. That's not humongous.
That's another one on my forgot list.
I was gonna say I got a copy of Madman.
Yeah, that's another one that doesn't get any talk about her.
I'll say I'll do Madman with you. I got no humongous.
Everybody talks about you don't need humongous, dude. It streams all over Hell's Half Acre. I have it on my horror recommendation list on YouTube.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But I don't know. I'm kind of sticking it back for a. I'll figure it out. And then sometime in the future, me and Steele are going to do Burial Ground.
No.
Mother,
Mother.
he insisted, man. He said that is great, dude. He said we got to do Burial Ground, yo.
Yo.
That's what Steele said. We
It's like
got
we
to
got the burial ground, yo. I'm
we got to
like,
do Burial Ground, yo, man. He's sick. I said, hell yeah.
got pick
Steel,
on Steel.
Steele's a character, man.
I like Steel.
Me and him do really good commentaries together.
I bet.
I mean, our language and shit is, we don't say fuck, we don't constantly, but we are uncensored. We discuss the movies. Each person that I do it with is unique. Every one of them is different than the other. Um, Man, I've been trying lately to get a couple other people in, but I hadn't really worked with much at all, just to get a different, you know what I mean, get a different point of view and see what they bring to the table, so to speak.
Mm.
And just like Katie from Popping the Popcorn. Me and her did Trick or Treat. That was interesting. That was pretty decent. Craven, that's going to be an experience. I don't know him at all. I know he has got killer passion for horror.
Mm-hmm.
It was his idea to do Christine. I said, that's a good idea. That's a good show, man. That's a really fast hour and a half, man. That movie flies by. You know, um, when I do Stephen King type movies, that's one of the rare ones that I would care to do. Cujo, Mist, maybe. You know what I mean? The Shining, I've already done, of course. Cat's Eye is fun.
Kind of cool.
Oh yeah,
God, I love Chili Con. I'm doing that soon. Chili Con next.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, hell yeah.
I'll let
Um,
you know when that one's happening.
okay.
Chili
Um,
Con.
I don't know why. When's the last time you seen anybody even talk about Stepford Wives or any of those, let alone watch along or review them? Like Last
Ever?
House on the Left. I am doing a watch. I'm doing a watch on the Last House on original Last House on the Left for too long too. I don't
I
know a lot.
thought about it myself.
Well, we ought to do that one because I don't really think I'm going to find a lot of people that really are jumping out there to want to do it. They may watch it, they may chat about it, but I don't. There's some, but you know, people just find it too disturbing, and it's not what it shows; it's the performances that makes that movie disturbing.
Yeah, the
They're
performances. Yeah.
literal glee and just overwhelming happiness at being cruel just makes it much more disturbing than the original Star and Grave or any of those. For some reason, Last House is much more disturbing and shows less. Last House on the Left is mild in what it shows. People who haven't seen it just think it's this huge monster. It's not.
Right.
It's not nearly as bad as you think it's going to be when you see it.
It's true.
It's like, wow, I thought that was good. Yeah. Why? Because the ones that play those villains and shit are so sinister, man. And they do such a good job that you believe these motherfuckers really are those characters. That's what sets it apart. That's what makes it disturbing and heavy to watch. Is the way it's done, and it comes off like a documentary. Like there's somebody with a camera out there filming all this horrible shit happening. Like one of them's got a camcorder. You know, like one of the nuts have brought a camcorder out there to shoot footage of you know, the rape and abuse of these girls. It's dirty, it's gritty. There you go. You
No,
shouldn't have.
take that.
You shouldn't have come to Antarctica, dude. I've seen you in a lot of other places, and you did a lot better. Except for in it, you didn't do very well in that either.
Oh no, he didn't. That's
They
true.
float. They float. Stan,
Mm-hmm.
dude
That
hadn't
better.
touched and played with his ear in 20, 30 years, and as soon as what's his name starts telling him that it's back, he's like, oh yeah.
Yeah, like suddenly it's like, oh man, it's back. He's like, uh-huh.
His grown ass immediately got fucking traumatized, terrified, pissing and shitting little.
Yeah, he about shit, pissed, and puked all over himself.
Yeah, at the same time, went up and got himself a bath. Said, "Honey, it's been nice. Been nice knowing you, but I'm not doing the it thing again.
Like, nah.
Well, have a good one. Hope you find love. Goodbye."
Yeah, they started talking about some shit, and old dude started stuttering again.
Yeah,
I,
I love what kid says to him. he's just like he's stop stuttering, Bill. You sound like Elmer Fudd.
uh,
Shut up.
uh,
Yeah. It's like fucking Brett, man. Eat me, no problem, man. And of course, I want to do a whole slew of Christmas movies and watch alongs that whole month, man. So there's
I'm doing
several that a lot of people never see.
I'm doing specifically Emmett.
Oh yeah. Christmas Story, Black Christmas, Silent
Yeah,
Death, All Through the House. Oh man, Silent Night, just Silent Night. That's a really good one. That's brutal, man. Um, oh, there's a couple others too. Um, yeah, I can't remember the name of the movie, but it's got a really cool name, man. It's like a foreign one, and it's real good. Um, shit, but I cannot think of it. I heard about it from uh, I can't remember the damn channel now. Oh, Flesh Wound was talking about it. Flesh Wound features. It's got Dan and a couple other people on there. They talk about a lot of films like they're the only ones that I've seen do watch along the last time.
no,
Well, they're all these guys are sitting there talking about the greatest movie ever made and shit. So they're deprived. I was like, hell yeah, these guys think Last of Us Left is the greatest movie ever made. That says a lot about their character. These motherfuckers like some fucked up shit.
true.
I fucking loved it. I immediately had to jump on the chat and be like, fellas, what's up?
No, fellas.
I was like, I never heard anybody else say that before. I have much appreciation for that because most people, even if they like it, they won't admit it. It's like you're shamed for it or something. Yet it's perfectly fine to sit there and praise I Spit on Your Grave. I don't get it. I Spit on Your Grave is much more, you know, much sicker as far as scenes it shows.
Mm-hmm.
And they rape her for 15 minutes, man. Follow her around the woods raping.
True. They definitely did all that.
And I don't understand, anybody that thinks the original I Spit is better than the remake is going to be crazy. And I don't know. Kitty, kitty.
Yeah, a bunch of
Because the problem with the I Spit on Your Grave is it's horribly made, horribly acted.
true.
Every one of those guys wish they was David Hesh. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's one of them that I think the remake was better than the original.
They try, especially the main guy. He tries so hard to act just like David Hesh. You know what I mean? He just don't have. He just don't have the skill.
That's true.
He just a shitty actor. She's the only one with any sort of acting skill in that movie. But yeah, the remake's good. All three of those are good, actually. All the remake and then part 2 and part 3. I like all of them. I think they're all better than the OG I Spit.
True.
In my
Yeah.
opinion, all three of them. You pick the worst one of that trilogy, and it's still better than the 1978, 79 I Spit on Your.
Yeah,
Which
I
I would
think
say part 2, I would say, is the worst of that trilogy.
part 2.
Yeah, that's my opinion.
Yeah. 1 and 3.
Oh, and it's gonna be interesting. How much have you watched or listened to or anything? American Werewolf in New Jersey. This guy,
A little bit. A very little bit. Why?
he is like he should have been a film critic because he is so like Ebert, Siskel, and all them. Like you got to jump through hoops making this movie for him to be impressed.
That
Like
bad.
man, Like he does not like slashers. He just he thinks they are absolute drivel garbage, man.
Wow.
He thinks that he got on the Instagram the other day and did this clever 10-minute long rant about when are we going to stop being satisfied with the same old garbage.
That's good.
I've done a few shows with him.
It's like being satisfied with the same old bullshit that you've been watching for like 20 years or so or
Yeah,
longer.
yeah. He comes out. You got all these other people doing, talking about Scream 6 all the time, or Halloween Ends all the time, or whatever. And he'll immediately follow up with a video talking about how they're lousy, and who really fucking cares, He said a couple weeks ago, he's like, yeah, I see how you feel talking about Halloween Ends everything, and he said, no matter how hard I try, I just can't seem to give a shit because it's gonna be garbage. The
I,
last one was garbage. The one before that was garbage.
I agree. Halloween Ends is garbage.
He said these are so much garbage. Yeah, I'm not even sure the original one's as good as it is.
Oh, well, I don't know about all that. I think it makes it better. Better than it used to be.
He is well, no, he is saying that what they're doing with these franchises
Has ruined them.
damages even or have gotten so bad that they even damage the OG.
Damn.
In a way, that's true, man. It takes away the credibility of not that movie, but I haven't watched Halloween since I watched Halloween Ends, man, and I hope I don't have that bullshit mental pictures going through my brain when I'm trying to watch 78.
Oh, with what had happened.
Yeah, because forever, well, just the whole damn thing, man.
That's true. That's
Like
true.
you, like you seen my thing on Instagram. I got some interesting comments on that.
Yeah. I saw your posts. Saw your posts. I
Ryan,
said,
Ryan, Ryan didn't want me to do that
well,
because because of where I was going with Jamie Lee Curtis. And I said, hey man, I'm just going to tell her for what and who she is and why that movie ended up like it did. And
I'm gonna point it out like this,
and it was
and this is
and
my
it was all
channel.
the truth, man.
Yeah, and this is my channel, and I can do this. She's a stupid bitch
No,
who
dude.
needs to stop making movies,
Uh,
and she has ruined one of the best franchises in history.
well, the problem is, man, is you know how as she got older, she become not as she grew into not such a good person. Like I thought Spooky Kisses and several different people that has met her, and they say that she is like basically rude, and she almost comes off like you're like you should be proud and happy that she's actually giving you her time type aspect. You know what I mean? Like she's doing you a favor or some shit. She wanted to come back. She did Halloween 2018. I know this for a fact. When they wanted her to come back and do kills and ends, her stipulation was because actor wrestlers aren't the only ones that have reasonable creative control in a contract. She got it in her contract that she was not to be killed. That by the last one, that she was the one to kill Michael and to kill him in an extravagant way where he would never come back again. Yes,
And,
and she sold that because they didn't think that it would sell or put asses in the seats unless she was in it. Number one, so she played that trump card, and then number two, she told them that's what the fans are going to want to see, and they believed it.
that's because they're naive.
They believed it because that's what the fans want. They want to see Lori do it. Well, no, not most of them though.
No, I wanted to watch a knife get planted through your head several movies ago.
But see, I didn't get on there and do that post only knowing my shit half-assed. You know how I am. I'm not gonna
Oh,
go on there and call her out without facts and knowing for sure. That's just not my stuff.
Right.
I don't go on there and just make up shit as I go, like a fucking, like a, I don't know, one of those liars, compulsive liar. I don't like that shit. I told facts. King Gore immediately made a comment on that post. King Gore said, "Well," he said, "that makes so much sense." And read that post and read his comment. Corey,
Well, share it with me when we get off here. I'll check it out.
I loved his comment, man, because he was like, it was almost like it enlightened. It's almost like a light came on, and he was like, "Yeah." He said that makes so much sense. The only people that don't think that it makes sense is the people that are the Jamie Lee Curtis fucking diehard. And that's why at the beginning of my post I made it clear I used to love Jamie Lee Curtis.
Right.
Like I tried to send her fan mail. I liked her so much when I was a little kid.
Yeah. Return to sender.
So I wouldn't be sitting around talking shit about her unless it was warranted.
Mm-hmm.
She was responsible. Of course, she can only do what she's allowed to do by the Blumhouse and David Green. But they were such fanboys of hers that she could have convinced them to do anything she said.
Oh yeah. She could have convinced them to stick a machete up Michael's ass.
That's why that is the negative side of having fanboys make
Make
movies.
moves.
That's
Yep,
the
you're right.
yep, that's the bad part
Yep.
because you end up with that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
now, it has now become my favorite horror movie of all time. Is now the sole holder of the worst horror franchise in history, besides the
That's
Amityville Horror.
yep.
Jesus, man, did you see that? It's in space, and there's a fucking there's there's something Amityville Horror about fucking hookers or something. All
Yeah,
kinds of
I
shit.
know. I know.
I was like, what? Dude, they took the Amityville Horror and it showed the Amityville Horror house in space, literally. Like we didn't have enough of Leprechaun in space.
Wait, we had Leprechaun in space?
Yes, man. Right after Leprechaun in the Hood.
Yeah, I like Leprechaun in the Hood.
What?
I thought Leprechaun in the Hood was great.
I still struggle with if the first one's any
I love Leprechaun in the Hood.
good. I'm get to be gold.
It was funny as hell.
He's old man.
He's definitely no Charles Lee Ray, but
Yeah. Let me just God. Leprechaun in space. Leprechaun in the Hood.
I thought, as I said, I thought Leprechaun in the Hood was awesome.
It was absolutely dreadful.
It was so dreadful. It was good though.
It,
I
it
thought it
like
was great.
it aged me, man. Like when I started watching it, I was like 20 something. By the time it was over, I was 50.
God damn. Damn.
Yeah, but I didn't give a shit enough about it to go into permanent mourning like I have some others.
True.
You know, but yeah, it took a lot. You know what I mean? And I had a couple of people come there saying, "Well, it's like with ends, it's only a movie." Well, it does matter to me.
It does matter. You know, certain movies have helped me through a lot of things.
Yeah,
If it wasn't for some of these movies, I wouldn't have gotten through some of the things I've been through.
yeah, it does matter. Yes, it is. At the end of the day, yes, it is just a movie. But I don't know how that went from here to a whole room full of people going, "Yeah, that sounds like a good idea."
Yeah, there had to been at least a couple people in that room that were like, "Nah,
Yeah, but what was they gonna do? Stand up and
walk
buck
out."
the Jamie Lee Curtis? That they were paying millions to do that? She just, that was her two goals. was to make a lot of money off of that franchise and Michael Myers' name,
To make it to where she ain't got to work no more.
and then to end it where she comes off like this Sarah Connor icon. The, the only reason she did those Halloweens to begin with is because she wasn't getting the roles she used to get anymore. She wasn't relevant. So once again, she used Halloween to make her relevant like it did to begin with. Without Halloween, she'd never been relevant to start with. And she hasn't been relevant a long time until she did this movie.
True.
No, I would have never talked shit about her if I hadn't found out and heard from myself and watched her interviews and talked to a lot of people that's met her in person, and and these were fans of hers that walked away, going, really?
Going, wow. This is what I loved for so long.
I mean, because Spooky Kisses, right, Beverly? She's a
Right.
sweetheart, man. She's a sweet person. She doesn't say fucking bad shit about anybody.
Right.
But she said she met Jamie Lee Curtis, she was never so let down and disappointed. She said she was just a bad person. She said she couldn't wait to get away from her. I was like, damn. And like I said, Spooky's a person that never, like you got to work overtime to get her to say something bad about it. Like you got to really do something dirty for her to say something bad. And she did not have one positive thing to say about Jamie Lee Curtis. So I had to do that. That was me cleansing my soul. That post on Instagram about Halloween, and after that, I was done with it. I now feel better. It does not exist.
As far as I'm concerned, that entire trilogy doesn't exist.
Yeah. My canon Halloween is 1 and 2. The only thing wrong with 2 is the brother sister thing. But I would deal with that 100 times over before I deal with that latest trilogy shit.
Right.
Hell, I watch Halloween 5. And
Yeah,
that's better.
it's better than this new shit.
If I'm gonna watch Halloween 5 and 6 and shit, before I watch all the ends and all that, then it pretty much lets you know where it's at.
Right.
And you gotta think in Halloween 6 he was impregnating his fucking niece, So,
Yeah.
So that really lets you know, man. That really, that was better story. And you know what's cool? What the thing about Halloween Ends is, though, man, is that Corey Cunningham character. That story was actually not the worst story. He went batshit nuts, man, and he was sick of being bullied. And instead of going Columbine on people, he decided to be, a serial killer. So
Yeah.
I knew this thing was a pile of shit when he went in and fought with Michael. Fucking bum rushed him, took him down, and ganked his mask and left him laying on the ground. I said, "Oh my god."
Yeah. I was like, oh my God.
He mugged him and took his mask, and Michael just sitting there going like, "Damn."
Yeah, that was wow.
He fucking rustled him down, whooped up on him, and took his mask. It's like, oh, yeah.
That was basically just a movie full of Michael getting bullied.
Yeah. Well, it was supposed to be from the beating he had taken and kills and all that, and and then he killed all them. I knew when they went in there and you could just barely see him in the light, and he was
And the
all
way
leaning
he was kicking back.
holding his ribs and shit. I was like, oh shit. I could see what was going on then, man.
Yeah. Yeah, as soon as I saw that, I was like, oh, hell no.
But when that copycat punk is able to take his ass down and take his mask from him,
Yeah, that's why I shut it off initially.
it looks a lot like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in his last season with the Lakers. That's basically what the players were doing to him back.
Yeah, all fucking tired and shit.
Shoving him around and shit, yeah, just slamming on him and shit and fucking shit talking him.
Yeah, when you are slamming around Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, it's time to just be like, hey.
Yeah.
What's your thought about this?
Yeah, Echo's on here. He says, "Hello, what's
Oh,
up, Echo? How you doing?"
hello. Echo, 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 echo.
Oh man, you know that reminds me of? It reminds me of Every Twig Loose. What's your name? Echo, huh? Echo. Beverly D'Angelo. Remember?
Yeah.
Remember? Clyde sitting there, and Philo Meadow, Clint Eastwood, he introduces Clyde to Echo, and he says, "Clyde, this is Echo," and Clyde's like, "Hmm," and he's like, "Echo," Clyde was like, "Hmm."
You know what?
That's actually kind of a cute name for Beverly in that movie, though. Really, Echo. That's actually kind of cool for her. But it's the humor they put with that shit. They did it on purpose, so that way, when they said this is Echo, the person would immediately go who, and then they'd say it again, which would be like an Echo. Nice, clean, simple fun. Hey man, Ever Play Loose is one of the greatest films ever put on fucking ever shot on a camera, dude.
That's true.
Of course, Clint Eastwood's got several handfuls of movies that are some of the best that's ever been made. But that's just one man's opinion.
I love that look
Yeah.
Kurt Russell
Um,
gave.
yeah, I don't think you're supposed to know. John Carpenter has said several times that he knew who was the thing, but I've heard him say it 2 or 3 different times. And the times he's actually answered it, sometimes he says Kurt Russell, and other times he says David Keith.
I don't think he actually wants people to know.
Or he doesn't know.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's actually supposed to know. I don't think
John
nobody knows.
John didn't know. It just that particular day he felt like Kurt Russell was the
I always
thing.
felt Kurt Russell was a thing. Did you see that look
Yeah.
as he
Well,
handed him that bottle, or he handed him the bottle and he knew he
yes,
was the thing,
yes, that's how he was going to pass it to him. Yeah. And now the only ones that are out there still existing are
or
those
the
two.
things?
See, because there was actually two different things, man. Remember?
Yes, and those are the two things.
Yep, they're both the
Like,
thing.
yeah, like one thing found the other thing,
Found some things, man.
and they
Let
sitting
me
there
tell you.
looking at each other, going, "Hey, the
Let
things."
me. Yeah, let me tell you something. Yeah,
Which,
it goes in.
which
My turn, Clyde. Yeah, exactly. Oh, and don't forget about the best part of the ever which way, at least any which way you can, is the biker gang, man. Sha na 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 na. That is the bitches ass beat gang.
Shana, sha, 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 sha.
Oh man. Oh god. Not even to mention Ruth Gordon, the old woman. The whole goddamn bag of Oreo.
No.
Stop that, you hairy ass.
Yeah, hairy ass.
You fucking hated Clyde, man.
That's true. She did hate Clyde.
You're crapping all over the place.
Crapping all over the place.
That lady.
Oh, she's great.
Oh god damn bag of Oreo.
You honestly think that was some of Poteen's best work?
Oh, what the thing?
Yeah,
Oh my god. It
that
was
and
it was his best work.
it was between that and Howling.
Like it's a little better than the Howling. See with the Howling he was only like 18 or 19. That's why he used that darkness. He used the shadows to hide the stuff that he wasn't good at yet or didn't have the budget for.
Well,
With the
hey
thing,
man, you gotta do that. You
he
gotta do
didn't
that.
do that. He drove John Carpenter nuts making the thing. It took them 3 times longer to make that fucking movie because of the way he did the effects. Carpenter loved it, but Carpenter was like, man,
It's like, dude, we're on a time stamp,
he Rob didn't care. Rob was getting stoned and making some effects, man,
right?
you know. And at first, it didn't seem like it paid off because it got shit on a lot, which I don't know how. I remember seeing it at the theater when it came out, and I didn't think it was a shit then. I don't remember that being a thing where people thought that the thing sucked. I don't remember that ever happening. I'm
People
not
thought
sure.
the thing sucked.
Yes, man. It tanked at the box office. It failed.
I had
Like,
forgotten about that.
I'm not so sure. I don't remember it happening like that. So I'm not so sure. I think maybe, I don't know. I think somehow people have rewrote fucking history or something.
Oh my god! Get
All the
these
people I've known has always talked about how badass it is.
right. Let me pause that. There's music playing.
Oh no, man. Oh no.
Huh?
So, I don't know, but I don't remember people sitting around, fucking like I don't know that that was the case. I just know that it didn't make any money. It didn't do well.
Right.
You know, I think people seen it and was like, holy shit, what the hell is this?
Right.
Because back then, I remember I first seen it. My mouth was probably hanging wide open. I couldn't believe shit. Like when the dude's head stood up and grew legs out and fucking took off.
That's
Like,
all my
what
friend.
the
Yeah,
hell?
just turns around and looks at him and starts talking shit.
Yeah. Well, it makes a noise like when it's taking off there, and he turns around with the flamethrower. Right before he shoots it, the fucking head makes some kind of noise. It's like, oh shit.
Yes, I scream.
Yeah, and then it's on fire, just running around trying to find a place to run and hide. It's like, oh my god, what the hell's that?
That was
What
my
is that
imitation
noise?
of the thing's noise.
That was creepy.
That was me.
Oh, it sounded like some little possessed kid or something. Rah, rah, rah. But something happened with the camera, and your mouth didn't move or nothing. Your facial expression did not change, so I just heard that noise and then seen your face. So you're freaking me out, scaring me, man. But yeah, yeah. Thanks for bringing me in to watch along. Since I don't, after Alien, I had 1 minute left of my first.
Oh, no
1 minute.
problem, man. I'll
I turned on there after Alien. It said you have used 19 hours and 59 minutes of your 23 hours.
wow. I
And
probably used 5.
yeah, well, you gotta look, man. I was doing at least 2 a week, so
Right.
I'm down to my last week, and I couldn't even do my Forgotten Horror show.
True. But yeah, um, like call me here in a minute, or I'll call you or whatever.
No.
Okay. But thanks for coming by.
Is there people?
There's 2.
Is Echo or anybody still roaming around in there? No, he right turned, collided, and slithered away, man.
Well,
All right, man. Tell everybody to have a good night and
yeah,
much love, and have a good day, and don't try not to kill each other.
true.
I will be seeing you sometime here soon, you guys. Let me see. I got all kinds of shit coming up here. I got 2 or 3 of them in a row again happening. But hey, other than that, have a good one.
Everybody have a nice one.
I will talk to you. Oh, so someone just said something here.
All right.
Oh, it's like, well, getting ready for a stream. All right, man.
Oh yeah.
Islands in the stream.
Well, everybody have a good night, and we'll see you later. He's gore-aphobe. You are not. And I'm Drake Kane. This is Drake Kane's channel. Thank you for stopping by. Echoes in the stream.
That is what he is.
Have a good night, everybody.
You know the old song, Islands in the Street? Echoes in the street.